Hi, my name is Caitlin Remholt and I am an incoming junior majoring in journalism, and I'm expecting to graduate in May of 2027. So a fun fact about me is that I actually grew up doing gymnastics in the basement of a church. Kind of crazy, probably haven't heard that one before, but some of the things that I know about the Annenberg London Study Abroad program is that we will be studying at the Accent Study Center in Bloomsbury. And I actually just got back from London and I was able to pass by the Accent Study Center while I was there with my family. And while passing by, I also walked through the West End Theatre District and just got to see the surrounding areas of where I would be completing my classes. Students will be living in multi-bedroom apartments in central London, and we will be living with other Annenberg students. And the apartments will come with shared bedrooms and shared bathrooms and a kitchen. And the apartments are about a 30 to 35 minute commute from the Accent Study Center. A couple of the classes that I would be able to take include COM 364, comparative media between the US and the UK, specifically focusing on television, press, and the music industry. Another class I would get to take is JOR 467, which focuses on gender roles in journalism, which is very applicable to me as an aspiring journalist. I feel like when you go to college, you get to experience a whole new place, new terrain, new people, a new city. And while I have gotten to experience a lot of these things, I've grown up in Los Angeles and I've lived here for most of my life. And so I don't think that I've been able to really explore a completely new place and a new city. And I just think it is so important to do that once in your life at least. And I think going to London would really allow me to grow in so many ways. And I also think as a journalist, it's really important to move and to understand different places. I think it would make me a better journalist. And also, I of course think it's important to stay up to date with global events and politics. And I think by being in Europe, I will have a better hands-on experience and understanding of European culture and politics and events. A challenge that I have faced with my beliefs really happened during the pandemic. After quarantining for a while, my best friend and I, we would go on runs every morning. And one morning I told her that I was so excited that the COVID vaccine had finally been approved. And she told me that she wasn't planning on getting the vaccine, which was very confusing and surprising to me as I didn't know that people didn't get the vaccines. And out of frustration, I told her that if she didn't get the vaccine, I wouldn't be able to see her for a long time. After I told her that, I could see how upset that made her feel, and I realized it wasn't the right thing to say. And so after that, I told her I apologized, and I just asked her, why don't you want to get the vaccine, instead of giving her this ultimatum. And as I said that, I could see her face relax as she told me that her family doesn't believe in vaccines, and so she's just never considered getting one. And while that was confusing to me, I think it was very important for us, to start talking about our differing opinions, because it led to a lot of conversations, very civil, where we would just discuss our opinions and what led us to them. And I think that was so important because while I didn't change her opinion about COVID vaccines, I realized that it was okay to have different opinions and not let that affect our relationship. I became friends with her because of her warm, inviting, and kind nature, and not because of her personal beliefs. And I think that is really a representation of our country today. There's so much division, and I believe part of that could be helped if we listened to other people's opinions. And I'm guilty of not doing that as well, but this experience really opened my mind to understanding that it was okay to be best friends with her and still have these completely different beliefs. So the thing that I'm worried about going abroad is also the thing that I'm most excited about, and that is moving to a new place, moving abroad. It's so different than here, and I think that is amazing, and it is scary to know I will be away from my family. But I'm very excited, and I think London is such an amazing place, and thank you so much.